Hey guys, welcome to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're live on Twitch pretty much every day at 8 PM Eastern Time. We're continuing our game of Quest for Glory 4. So I know I can come back. I can exit this by activating this.
The castle doors are sturdily constructed of oak with brass bindings. There is a large bookshelf against one wall of the room. A table was probably used for pinochle games, judging from the 3 chairs.
Hey, Saxon.
A chandelier provides scant light. The large, round wooden table is starting to crack from age. There's a fine layer of dust. There is a large bookshelf.
This goes up. So let's go here.
There are no... All you can hear... You hear a...
Okay, I need to use this on every door. A roaring blaze manages to temper some of the chill in the sitting room. You are somewhere in the eastern part of the castle. You see a portrait of a tall, arrogant-looking nobleman. Okay, we have no voices here for some reason. Let's exit and come back again. Does it work here? No. Okay. Let's restore. Oh, I didn't save at all, whatever.
Carefully... You hear... A roaring blaze manages to temper some of the... You see a portrait of a tall, arrogant-looking nobleman dressed for battle. The oil sconce glimmers with light. This place must go through a lot of oil. It's hot. It's an... Nothing like a blazing fire to keep away the chill on those cold winter nights. The large, round wooden table is starting to crack from age. There's a fine... The large... A worn, threadbare rug adds a touch of color to the plain wooden floor. A worn... Don't make an ash of your... Ashes to ashes and all that, but are you really in such a hurry to go out like a light? You don't find any safes, secret... It doesn't... Try as you might, you can't get the table to spin. It's too heavy, and the legs are too solidly planted. You carefully oil. The stone wall. You'd get soot on your hand. Ashes to ashes. All you can hear a distant creak. You hear a gentle... This room appears to have once been used for informal dining. The once elegant furniture is dust-covered and worn with age. It's a long, low... It doesn't. The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust. The cabinet is... The cabinet is empty. It's a long... These chairs... It's a cheap wooden... These chairs... It's a drinking horn. At least it would be a drinking horn if it had something to drink. Those things all... The seats don't... The seats don't look... You've seen better.
There's nothing in these rooms, they're just rooms. Maybe this is all like a labyrinth.
The seat...
Who cares about
It doesn't. An ornate crystal chandelier reflects an iridescent rainbow of light into every... You hear a...
Let's fight now. Let's fight! Oh man, stamina. What the fuck happened? I have 70 potions. I don't need to.
You're on a winding stairway in the far eastern wing of the castle. Torches line the walls. The floor is thick with bat droppings. There are doors at the top and bottom of the stairs. You're on a wine. You're on a...
There's nothing to do here. Oh, yeah, listen.
You put your ear up against the door. Peering through the keyhole, nothing like a bleak...
I'm guessing there's nothing again.
Ashes. Try the bookshelf. The bookshelf. The...
Can I go now? No.
Nothing like a...
Wow, I didn't do anything.
Ashes. Ash. Ash. It doesn't. Ashes. Ash. Ash. Ashes to ash. Ash. Try it.
Oh.
You straighten out the crest. The book.
Okay, where are we now? Oh, this closes.
The sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape, obviously a fantasy piece. After several minutes spent analyzing this piece of furniture, you reach the brilliant conclusion that it must be a bed. Curtains lend a touch of softness to the cold curtain. After several minutes, this probably isn't at the top of your list. There's nothing hidden. A worn, threadbare rug adds a touch of color to the plain wooden floor. This must be the Rose bedroom. You're somewhere near the northeastern corner of the castle. This must be the curtain. curtains are coarser than they appear. They probably need to be that way to keep the chill from the cold stones out of the room. As it is, they don't manage the job very well. You don't find any safes. The stone is You don't see any sign of... There are no... All you can hear are distant creaks and groans. You hear a gentle... hinges squeaking croaking. You carefully... You carefully...
I should constantly be sneaking.
You straighten out your... Peering through the keyhole, you straighten out... You put your ear up.
I can't pick it, so it's not locked.
The candelabra is too large to conceal, and you don't have a good place to set it. The cabinet is empty. The cabinet... The cabinet... The cabinet... The cabinet... The cabinet...
Whatever.
A worn, threadbare rug adds a... You don't... You don't see any sign... There are no... All you can hear... You hear a gentle...
Hey, Bio Blizzard.
You are in a chamber in the northern part of the castle. Stairs lead up to the western door and an empty platform. Despite its appearance, the platform... It's a long... The sprawling... Behind the painting you find a small hidden compartment containing 6 crowns. You invoke the salvage laws, also known as finders keepers, and are now 6 crowns richer. The sprawling... It's a long... The cabinet is... The cabinet... The cabinet... You straighten out your...
I want to click on this.
The cabinet...
Fuck it.
There is... You don't see any... There are no... All you can hear... You hear a...
Forgetting to use...
You careful... Okay. The seat. The seat. The seat.
Fuck it, this is nothing.
You don't see. There are. All you can hear a dis. You hear.
This goes down. We're not going down
You don't see any. There are no. You hear it.
Okay. I kinda need to sleep. Can I sleep like here, right here?
After some
The
rest.
game just answered my prayer. Is that enough? Can I go down there?
A long hall.
What time is it?
The door hinges squeak in protest.
I didn't open any door.
You care. You care. This room, somewhere in the northeastern section of the castle, is dominated by a huge set of bookshelves. The bookshelves are full of incredibly exciting works, such as 250 years of Boyard ledgers and first-grade writing samples. The bookshelf... Some of these books seem to be attached to the bookshelf. Let's see what you can do with them. There's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia, subtitled To Pass Beyond the Veil.
Some order.
Some of these books, the bookshelf, there's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia.
Boyars, I mean, civil servants have notoriously bad memories. You probably need to spell some common and the appropriate word to open the bookshelf. With an X. The exit? Oh, so there are letters here that are not useful. Wow, it's too simple. Was that it? What, again? Oh man, but I still want to see what's in that other door. Anyway, we're continuing in that direction, I guess. What's this? It seems like there's something. But...
Try as you might, you.
Again, there's nothing here. Fuck it. Wait a minute.
You careful. catch a
Oh, wings? What?
You catch a brief glimpse of the elusive flash of wings on the other side of...
Wings.
There are no... All you can hear are... You hear a...
Going down. Man, this place is huge.
You careful.
I mean, there was a puzzle to get here, so I'm gonna continue.
Peering through the key, you put your ear. You politely.
No, just open. Oh my god. It seems I'm back.
You hear.
Yeah, I'm back at the beginning, which is impossible.
You hear.
This makes no sense.
You reach.
I figured it. I figured that it was when I ended up. Come on. Here, because this is when I entered that. But when I entered that, I entered some kind of portal thing. Oh, there you go. Okay.
You hear.
Here I went on the right, never went on the left.
There are no traps on the door.
I'm still fine for now. I know where I am.
You don't see.
I haven't been on the left there. And there's another place on the right here I haven't done.
You hear?
There's rarely anything. There's been nothing for now in these places. Like I keep listening, but there's nothing to be afraid of. I saw a pair of wings, but nothing happened.
Through the keyhole, you can see what appears to be a child's bedroom. A large and dangerous-looking, ape-like creature sits near the door.
There you go. That's something.
You hear heavy breathing.
Say again. Knock.
You politely knock on the door.
Fortunately, this is bad. I'm gonna die.
The monster doesn't seem to like you letting light into the room. Maybe you would have better luck at night.
It just tells me. Night is kind of coming? Or close. Okay, we're gonna continue around this castle for now. Can I just wait? Because I need the stamina.
After some rest, you politely
Ah, shit.
Who is it, Toby? He came to visit while I was sleeping? Did you ask him what he wanted? Well then, ask him now.
Okay, I can answer. Hello, goodbye, yourself in. Say hello?
you say,
Hello? Do you live in the castle now too?
you tell about your...
I never met a real hero before. Why'd you come here?
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many times do I have to tell you that?
You tell her about the innkeeper.
I'm afraid about that, but we'll try. Oh.
I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I can never go home. Not now. Toby says this is my home now.
You adopt the traditional... No one seems...
Toby says you ask too many questions and... Toby, you're... Toby says he's here to protect me and make sure no one will hurt me. Toby says I'm supposed to stay in my room and not talk to strangers. Toby says that we live in the castle and you should go away. Toby, it's not nice to tell people to go away. You're supposed to ask them to go. Toby's my best friend. We play games and tell stories, and I never had a real friend before. Toby says I'm his best friend, too. My name is Tanya, and this is Toby. What's your name? My mommy and daddy don't like me anymore. I did something bad and now they don't want to see me ever again. Sometimes I miss... I know, Toby, you and Aunt Trina take good care of me. I wouldn't want to leave you ever. But I still miss my mommy. Toby used to visit me at the inn. My mommy and daddy would not like it if they saw Toby. They wouldn't let me play with him, so I didn't tell them about him. One day, Toby brought me a beautiful doll. I never had a real doll before. I named her Vanna. But when my mommy saw Vanna, she got real mad. She tried to make me tell about Toby. My mommy and daddy yelled at me. They scared me. They took Vanna away, and they wouldn't let me see her ever again. I didn't want them to do that to Toby, so I ran away with him. Aunt Trina says my mommy and daddy won't like me now. She says they will be scared of me like they were scared of Vanna. I don't want my mommy and daddy scared of me. I will never go back again. I know, Toby. You should go now. I don't want to talk about... That's a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn. Mommy and I used to braid the garlic and put it up all over the place to keep out the bad things. I don't like the smell of garlic. I had to wear garlic around my neck all the time. Now I have a pretty necklace instead. See? Isn't it pretty?
She doesn't have a necklace.
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's throat.
Oh, okay. Well.
A long time ago, I used to live at the inn. But now I get to live here. I don't have to be afraid of the bad things all the time. Now I have Toby to protect me. This is where I live now. I have this whole room to myself and Toby. Sometimes I get to go to the hall with Aunt Trina and play with Cuddles. Cuddles is Aunt Trina's pet hound. He's my friend, too. Aunt Trina says she will be my friend and take care of me. I like her. She gives me nice things. She sent Toby to me. She says I'll be her little girl forever and ever.
That's kind of creepy.
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun. Except when the dark man is there. I don't like him. Aunt Trina says I dance very well. I like to dance, especially up in the air. That's really fun. Sometimes Aunt Trina and I dance all over the room. We dance on top of the statues and everything. It's like flying around and around. I don't like the dark man. I wish Aunt Trina never brought him here. Mean. I stick out my tongue at him all the time. Toby doesn't like the dark man either. Toby says the dark man can't be trusted. You should stay away from him.
That's when we talked about vampires?
This is...
Oh.
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun.
This drapery frames the bed. It's a big, nasty-looking hairy monster, and it's looking right back at you with a very hungry expression. She's a lovely little girl, although rather pale. Her glowing golden eyes really set off the highlights in her hair. She does appear to have a bit of an overbite problem. This is a Punch and Judy puppet theatre. The polka dot horse looks big enough for a child to ride. The carpet looks like a nice playing area for a child. You are in a child's bedroom. The bed reminds you uncomfortably of a coffin, but the look is relaxed somewhat by the soft curtains and the huge toy collection. A monster guards the bed. This castle is open on one side to let a child play with dolls inside it. This clown is pretty funny looking. Reminds you of a gnome you once knew. This doll looks like it was made from some sort of ceramic material. You can't see much out of the window from where you're standing. A chest of drawers probably holds clothes for a child. You can't reach...
I can't move. I cannot move.
Who is it this time? Oh! What the... Oh!
Okay.
That didn't... That... That... The bag makes you look a bit like the rumor guy. That did... That... That... You can't reach anything from here. You can't... You can't reach...
Some flowers.
That did...
I haven't seen flowers.
That did... That... That... That did... That... That... That did...
No.
That did...
That's...
Toby growls a war. That did... That did...
I need to find a doll. I don't think it's here. I think it's in the inn or something. We have to talk to the innkeeper about all this.
You hear? You hear?
Okay, last time I went up, let's go here.
You hear?
Oh, we've been here before.
You hear?
Am I getting some points, big luck? Going down? Oh. Going down. Or we didn't go here. And we continued in the yeah, that's what we did. There's definitely something here. Safe.
You don't find any... You take 6... The cabin... The chest is locked.
There you go.
You take 15 crowns from a pouch in the safe. The safe also contains several papers and some old clothes, but they have deteriorated with age and are worthless, so you leave them.
Okay, and that's it.
You've already
Okay.
You hear hinges. You shiver as the ghost passes through you.
Nothing happens? Can I talk to you?
The ghost's only response is a
What the fuck? Just moved on. Okay, this is interesting. I want to restore. I want to see something.
There are Your eyes must have deceived you. For a moment there... All you can hear...
Okay, so you can
hear?
see the ghost.
You shiver as the ghost passes through.
Did that like zap my stamina or something?
The ghost... That didn't... That...
I don't know. It goes over in that direction, but I can't go there.
You put your ear... Peering... You can't...
This is the hall she was talking about. Wow, this is too big for me.
You hear... Nothing mysterious. Nothing. This is the castle Great Hall. Besides the main entry to the south, doors exit the room on either side and at the top of the stair. The family crest of the Borgovs holds a commanding position over the room.
Hey,
A huge fireplace provides warmth and light to the Great Hall. Despite the...
There's a door.
You can't... You can't... You don't... Nothing mis...
Okay, what happens if I exit the main door? That's not the main door. Fuck. Are you kidding me?
The door hinge...
Ah, we're back here. Okay. There's that. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. I like that. Oh, where's the main entrance? down here? No.
This is the castle Great Hall. Besides the main entry to the south, doors exit the room on either side and at the top of the staircase.
Either side, top of the staircase. So the exit would be here. The main entrance. We've been here. There is an exit. I mean, I clicked here last time and there was something. Are you kidding me? What?
It's
Just didn't close. Can I move my character with the... anything with the numpad? No? I'm not crazy, I saw it. I just did that, right? It was like 5 minutes ago, not even. I opened that door and then I went left. I did this. Whatever.
There are a number of large barrels. The barrels of the barrel.
Oh?
Most of the containers are broken and useless. You find one in...
Oh, an empty flask. Yay.
None. All you can hear... There are no... You don't... The door won't...
No.
The door won't... You hear...
Where was that main entrance that we're talking about? I don't get it.
It's a massive iron...
Oh shit. Whatever, let's attack it. If I didn't have magic, I would be fucked. My stamina though.
Finally, the wraith vanishes under the force of your onslaught. Its ties to this world severed at last. The chest is locked.
Pick.
Kablooey! You got the chest open, but set off an explosion in the
But there
process.
wasn't any option
chest
to check
was
for the
trapped.
traps. Every other thing in this
In the
fucking
chest, you find
castle
a
had an
small
option.
flask
I
labeled
almost remarked
healing.
on it.
And 25 crowns. Pretty nice for a few...
Anyway, whatever. I don't care.
You've already taken it. You've already... Is...
So now I don't know if I can go or not. The game has proven to be unreliable. And can I go south here? Or can I go here? Who knows? We'll try it again. I hope it works every time.
You ask. You hear a gent...
You're exhausted. You're right, I am exhausted. Can I go back here? Okay, let's go up in the stairs like I was before and then click here. Okay then.
You're getting tired.
Does that work?
The main doors are securely locked and barred.
You can't get out that way. Okay. Well now, that guy interesting for some reason.
Nothing mysterious.
It's just his tattoo.
Nothing.
We will exit in a minute. I just want to do one more thing. I'm gonna go back to that bedroom. That pink bedroom. At night.
You asked.
Yeah, I know everything else.
The door hinges squeak.
The castle maze. It's pretty crazy, right? But I kind of know the layout. Kind of. Quick save, whatever. Okay, so it's kind of far from here. Not far. It's not exactly next door.
You hear? That would be a bad idea.
Okay, it's right here.
You're straight.
I guess not. Okay, so we're gonna reload.
You reach up to put the candle back. The door will not budge.
Oh yeah, you have to...
As you shake... You
let's see if I can open this.
You attempt to pick the lock on the... You are so exhausted. You'll need some more practice at this. The lock is apparently one of those modern...
Fuck it.
That didn't...
Okay, let's see if the Donald ward or whatever is there. Yeah, he's right there.
You see that the Domo voice...
I need to talk to you. Donald void or something. Let's talk about like tours. Talk about helping them.
Oh, you did good. Domovoy very happy not to be in very bad place. Domovoy very happy not to be dried up. Oh. Oh, happy am I. Bad, you help me first. Domovoy tells story. Yuri and Bela have daughter. One night, Tonya get beautiful. Bela very scared. Where doll come? Bela hide doll in cabinet. You take doll. You.
Yeah, I need to take the doll. Is this it? There you go.
You hear the sound.
Silence.
You seem to be having some trouble picking this lock. Suddenly, you realize what's wrong. As you start to open the door, you realize that this is the innkeeper.
Well, that's a cabinet. There you go. That was easy.
You open the cabinet and see a lovely doll. You carefully remove the elegant doll from the cabinet and store it in your pack.
It's like disconcerting. Oh, there's a cabinet. There was supposed to be a doll in the cabinet. Open the cabinet. The doll is there. What the fuck is going on? This is clearly not King's Quest. Could go talk to the gnome again, maybe. Oh, okay.
A voice from
It even hurts me when I do that. That's great.
Welcome back! As a matter of fact, I just got some candy from my Aunt Jemima.
You know you will...
That's my auntie, always making me laugh when I'm blue. No, you're blue. That's right.
That did...
I don't know what to bring him. Do you want some treasures?
That didn't...
Come on.
That did...
Keep your hands to...
Oh.
What a funny world. You turned Baba into a frog, and she turned me into an ass. She is around here somewhere, you know. I just don't know where for sure.
I know.
Did you hear?
Oh, whoa. There's a bunch of hats here.
There is no response.
Ah, fuck off. Fuck. You kidding me? Don't avoid. I need to get that doll back also. Come on. We have nothing to say to him.
You open the can. It doesn't. It
Doesn't budge anymore.
A voice.
Well, as a...
You.
Okay.
She...
You can't take the gnomes.
Come on.
Real heroes don't need...
Come on, are you kidding me?
Real... It makes the perfect... The gnome likes to... It does... The window...
It's locked. Well, unlock it.
That didn't...
No.
Did you hear the one about the vampire? He designed the Vampire State Building, huh?
And what about this door?
The room... You unlock...
Okay, this is the end of day 7. Oh.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise. Someone has left a note for you on the chest. You have no idea how they could have put it there without awakening you.
Here's the gate.
The note reads, "Please meet me tonight outside the town gates. I will be waiting." It's signed, Your friend Katrina.
Yeah.
Pay the innkeeper.
Thank you for your...
Ah, it's been a week, you're right.
It's so...
The castle. Besides the ones that come in here.
We talked about all this, right?
The shopkeeper knows everything that goes on in town. The gravedigger is a strange one. I know little of the forest. You do not need to go looking for trouble. It will always find you. Please, take care.
Okay.
I am well, and I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know. The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them. They said the followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers. Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. The town is quiet now. Were you? Well, let's see. What?
No, this is the same, okay.
That didn't...
Back again so soon.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Moldavia.
Boris came.
That did...
Is there a place I could go?
There's my husband.
I'm guessing I can maybe show him this.
That didn't do anything. That...
Huh?
Oh, very well. If you must be a hero, you will need to break into the monastery through the upper windows. There is a secret passage to the basement somewhere in the main room.
Yeah?
I think there was some sort of guard, too, but I threw something at it, and it... Anyway, once in the basement, look for a small statue. Whatever you do, don't touch it with your bare hands. Bring it back here,
shit, the
and we'll
bag.
see whether I will return...
The bag.
You tell the chief about...
It seems you do really well under pressure. It is a pity that we can no... I don't know. It would be a shame to lose you. Actually, I'm getting used to it. Best of all, a good thief has made thieving. A good thief practices...
Oh, no castle. Wait.
There is a little known secret way in...
Oh, it's gonna tell me, but I already know. Whatever. I can exit town, but I don't want to exit town.
You find a good spot, then...
So he told me to do that, but I can use the dark one sign to open the door also. It's cool that you have options. So that's what he said. He threw something at it, but I already done that. But he gave me enough of an hint so that now I know how to get the thing here. Yeah, this. Spooky, spooky. Spooky monastery. If I touch that statue, I'll be turned into a slug. So I guess I need to use this. I tried fetch. It'll work.
You pick up the statue in the shopping bag, carefully avoiding any contact with your own flesh.
Oh.
The statue glows briefly as it slips into the bag, then subsides.
That's the statue.
These bizarre creatures. It doesn't.
Okay, so we got it. Oh, maybe he'll be able to transform. That's the statue of the thing. Wrapped in the scripture of a horrible squid-like monster. Oh, that's why you transform into a squid, but now it doesn't look like a squid, it looks like a cockroach. Anyway.
The door is firmly... That didn't... That...
Really?
Be careful. The relief...
So if you enter with the sign, you can exit normally? Because I remember just exiting this place. There you go.
Wonderful! Wonderful! I won't have to scuttle in the shadows all the time. I won't have to have unsavory eating practices. Thank you so very much. You did very well indeed. I can tell that you will someday be a chief thief yourself. All right. I know I was getting careless. I am going to make certain no one ever touches that statue again. At least not by accident.
You're welcome.
You have such nice manners. Are you certain you want to hang around tough, brutal scum of the earth who will try to beat you up at the slightest excuse? Or is that your idea of a good time? I am all right, I guess, but I'm having a difficult time adjusting to walking on two legs again. Other than the fact that there are no other thieves. After I became such as I am, many of the members left. One thief said that I was no longer fit to be chief. After I showed him how fast I could throw daggers with these feet, he didn't say much. Never said anything again, as a matter of fact. The ones that left said they felt uncomfortable around me. Fools! Do they think this is some sort of brotherhood of man? This is a brotherhood of thieves! They should be uncomfortable around me. Soon it was just me and two others. They decided to explore the castle after the new owner moved in and never returned. So now, there's only me and you. You mean this passage behind me? You'll have to be very careful. There is a secret passage to the castle from the Boyar's crypt in the graveyard.
Yeah, we know
There
that.
is a special... You must be very careful. I know nothing of the people who now live in the castle. Only that the last thieves to break in never returned.
Okay. Okay, I'll take a break here and we'll be back in a couple of minutes. Stay tuned.
From the depths of Hades, evil rises to corrupt the living. It brings pain and death to all that it touches. It murdered your family and destroyed your village. Now you must enter into its lair on a dark mission of vengeance. Good luck.
Robin Hood, your bow is needed. Outwit and outfight your deadliest enemies as Robin Hood, boldest outlaw in all England.
A curse upon you and all the outlaws of Sherwood Forest. For every insult to my person, you'll pay tenfold.
Fall under the spell of the beautiful and mysterious Marion. Conspiracies, love, powerful enemies, boisterous adventure, and constant danger await you in Conquests of the Longbow. Are you ready to be Robin Hood?
A dark, sprawling manor house filled with a horde of strange and mysterious characters. An innocent child and an evil, one-eyed pirate freshly risen from the grave. And you, Carnby, the elusive detective of the bizarre and the macabre, are on the case. Open the door and step into the twisted horror. Alone in the Dark from THQ.
Lipstick. Compact. Angry Kitty proximity mine. All right, I'm ready to go to work. My name is Kate Archer. I'm a spy. It's the perfect job. I travel to exotic locales, meet interesting people. It's the challenge I enjoy. Admittedly, the work can be a little bit hazardous. Particularly.
And we're back. Get some more potions. Oh, I can just open the door. I don't have to use the bell thing. Something's gonna happen.
I have done it! The world shall not soon forget the genius of Dr. Cranium. The experiment is a success. Behold, Frankie! Ho ho ho! Is she not something? I'm looking forward to an exhilarating series of experiments with her. Ah, a very nice Frankie. I'm sure you will agree. Just as I planned. I believe she has all the assets necessary to become a premier scientific laboratory assistant.
The assets?
I am a genius! I shall be famous everywhere! There have been others who have worked on the reanimation of dead tissue, but no scientist has a Frankie like mine! Whoopee! Science? Ha! You ask me about science? Just look at Frankie there and you will understand the purpose of science. It is to acquire the knowledge of the very nature of life itself, and to create what those less informed would call miracles with that knowledge. Here you are. Here you are. This poor, benighted, unscientific town used to be a thriving community. Lately, however, the birth rate has dropped, and anyone careless enough to be caught out at night tends not to return. The heavy rains of the last few years have also put a damper on the local economy. The only road out of the valley has become covered by an endless and impassable swamp. I have not received a single delivery of scientific equipment. Is she not a wonder? My Frankie, fully functional in every way. In fact, I imagine she could even, you know, when you...
Shut up.
I am sorry, but I really cannot reveal the nature of the experiments Frankie and I intend to perform. The world may not yet be ready for them. More importantly, I do not want anyone else taking credit for my results. Besides, Frankie is a little shy.
Can I talk to her? No.
Hands off!
Better.
I should show the doll to the guy at the end. So what's this? Very valuable. Who wants this? Do you want this?
Why, thank you! I am sure I can find a scientific use for... Why,
I have unlimited jewelry, I can just give them to people.
Do not be concerned if you should be unable to reach me during the next few days. Frankie and I shall be engaged in some very important and engrossing scientific research.
Okay. Do you want some?
That didn't do anything.
What are you?
That didn't do it. That didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. Tell all.
She needs to know, but she doesn't really give me information.
That didn't do anything. You mustn't let the innkeepers see you with the doll.
Where do I go? Let's go back at the castle.
When the days of... You know, it is nice. The castle is very quiet. May the...
My score is only 1. It's crazy. Climbing 329, that's pretty high. Apart from that, it's pretty low. Pretty low stats. This is a low stats run. So I'm going to see the gypsies. I need to get some kind of hat or something to give this call in front of Baba Yaga. Oh, that's you again. What about my trolling? 260. No, it's here.
The wyvern has no place to...
Oh, I think it's here. I'm going to the gypsy encampment and see if there's anything there. I'm just running around. I'm waiting for night, essentially. Most of the things I need to do are at night. Yeah, I wasn't there at all. Okay. I think this is it. Okay. My ears. This is new.
You swear the wolf growls out something that resembles fortune teller. The wolf howls.
I have had many dreams about you, but last night I dreamed of a child. Her back was turned from me at first, but she was calling softly for her mama. Then she turned around and her eyes glowed like fire. She spoke again and called your name. That was all I saw and heard.
Tell about Rakesh.
You fought a demon? Oh, then perhaps you can drive off the dark. But no, we must not even think of such things. It is far too dangerous to speak of it.
You tell about your meeting with...
I have no knowledge of such a person. Much is strange about your story. I would not entirely trust this Katrina if I were you. You will all...
We have to hunt farther and farther from camp each night. There are many creatures which hunt, but few things to eat. We have to hunt... The other night, I was hunting in the hills near the castle. I looked up at the walls and saw a man standing on the edge of the parapets. He was dressed very strangely and wore an odd hat on his head. Suddenly, he raised his arms. He shape-shifted into the form of a bat and flew off. I have a feeling you once knew this man.
I have been well, thank you. The magician Irana's death is shrouded in mystery. I do not know her true fate, but I only know that her staff protects the town, and her garden protects anyone in need of safety. The staff of Irana has a great deal of magic. It protects the town from the undead, although, between you and me, the townspeople do not know it. But I had a vision of it one night. I heard it speak in the dream. It told me how it protected the town and of its destiny spell. When the staff spoke no more, I saw a most beautiful crystal floating in the air. The staff touched it, and the crystal shattered. Oh, that was all I saw. In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That one day, someone would bring a dead loved one before the staff. That person would trade his life force through the staff. The dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. The staff still stands in the town, so I do not think anyone has been willing to make such a sacrifice. If the dead would rise,
says...
In my vision, the staff said that it would guard the town until it cast its destiny spell. That the dead would rise, alive and well, though the one who gave his life for the dead would never know. That would be a true sacrifice, done with foreknowledge and with much love. Irana's garden is to the south, and a little... There used to be a small bush whose fruit was sweet and filling and always available, but someone dug it up and took it. There is a tree whose fruit will restore magic to those who use it, but only a magical spell. The tarot cards are a tradition with gypsies. Their history is tied with our own. Always the gypsies have told fortunes, and always have the cards guided our sight. Each card of the tarot has many meanings. A true reader of cards knows which meanings best suit a particular reading. When I tell a fortune with the cards for someone, I tell them only the meaning of the cards. It is up to that someone to figure out how they affect their future. If I have any more visions about you, I will let you know. So you should visit here again, just in case. I mean, you never know when the knowledge of my vision may be useful. Right, dear?
That didn't do it. That didn't. That did.
The cards have again been shuffled and cut.
Wow, so we can get a reading again?
This reading is of the ill-omened man, and now we shall learn more of his purpose and past.
Okay, let's do this.
The next card you turn shall show the distant past.
Queen of Swords.
The Queen of Swords. Interesting. Sometime in the past, this man has met the mystery lady of your present. He may have been betrayed by her, or perhaps he is the betrayer of the lady. The next card shall reveal her influence. Ah, the magician. The woman of mystery has magic also. One is the teacher of the other. The order of the cards suggests it is the woman who was the master, and the man her apprentice. The events you face now, obviously, began in the dark past. Let us learn now of the more recent ones. Aha, this is your own influence upon the man. It seems you were as important to his history as he was to your own. Now, let us see the manner in which you affected him. Death, the card of transformation. You are the agent of this man's failure and loss. You altered his life, irrevocably. Even if you destroyed him, my dear, he still influences the present. That the cards chose to reveal information about him shows that he is again a player in the game of your life. What next can we learn of this one, huh? In the present, the Eight of Swords. This is the card of conflict and domination. The last card which crossed this man was also a symbol of bondage. He is somehow a prisoner or an unwilling accomplice of another. Let us see if the cards will explain further this relationship. This is the card of conflict and struggle. This man does not take his bondage lightly. Now, let's see what the cards show of his hopes and his... The Chariot represents triumph and vengeance. There is a strong need to gain control of the situation, of his life. He may seek escape, but escape is clearly not enough. Let us see in what way he may triumph.
The devil.
Oh, this time the devil is inverted. The meanings may differ, but this is a card that bodes no good whichever way it lies. Your man clearly seeks release, but with that freedom, he will also seek revenge. Whatever or whoever binds him now cannot contain him forever. He will seek his revenge, and you will need to be wary. You will face him again in a struggle to the death. Now let us reveal the card that rules over the past and the present. Oh, the dark card of the void. The influence of the Dark One overshadows all. No more shall be revealed, nor shall things be spoken at this time. The cards have spoken. The reading is done. The cards have spoken, and...
Okay, so... Can we just get another reading right now? I don't want to because it takes
That didn't do anything.
Forgive me. A reading
That didn't... You said...
Farewell.
This is...
There's no reason to go see... let's go to the castle. Ah, fuck it, let's go to the swamp and get the bush. I know how to get it, but I would have to grind Troy, and I don't want to. Ah, you again. He's the guy who wanted the bush in the first place. I know where to plant it. Or he told me to.
Check it out. I am the ultimate badass. Yeah. State of the badass art.
Hey.
You do not want to fuck with me.
Thanks for the host, DRS. That should be pretty close. Just at that end. Yep. Maybe if I press I don't know how to push. Okay. So yeah, I tried this a bunch of times, it never works.
Using a grapnel to...
But there's a spell here, force bolt. This works. Fuck it.
You blast the... You can't reach the bonsai from here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb on it.
Oh, now I use this, I guess.
The stones are clear of the bush now, but you still don't have a good angle on it. Dragging the bush sideways would surely harm it. The stones are clear.
Last time you just slipped here, the bush. I can just fetch it.
You can't... You feel a tug on the line. Yes! You've hooked a big one! You carefully haul in the bonsai bush. Wipe some of the grimy goo off its roots and tie it to your backpack.
So on this thing here...
This symbol...
Maybe I can use some of these scrolls. This is sense, this is blood, this is bones, or... This is bone.
That didn't do it.
Can I use it on this one?
That didn't do it. The ritual isn't designed to be used that way. You need to read. That did.
Can I combine them? No. Okay, bye. Let's slip and slide.
The path is...
Whee, come on. Now I need to go to the garden. this is better. Okay, I put the bonsai here.
You plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
Whoa.
The bonsai bush is thriving. After all the work it took you to get the bonsai bush and plant it here. After all...
So maybe after a day or two I'll be doing something.
Your magical lasso floats. You feel a surge of power as the...
I didn't want to do that. I only have 2. Fuck it, it's done. I'm gonna go see the Bushman again.
Hello.
Goodbye.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut? Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
Disappear. Baba Yaga doesn't. Whatever.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut you try?
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun.
What does that do? Finisher.
Guessing answers without knowing?
Hey,
Check your guesses first by going.
What did the what? Man, I'm literally falling asleep. What time is it here? Oh, okay. The day is coming to an end because I want to talk to Katrina. I also want to bring the doll, but I don't know if I need to bring it at night or what. Let's go back here. Let's talk to you again. Oh, why do I need to do this?
And 12 make 22. This killer plant will crawl to you. Hungry, hunting, seeking food. A berry bush with an attitude?
Yeah, okay. Okay, maybe he's supposed to give hints. Fucking annoying. Okay, yeah, I need to push him back. Yeah, no melee with that guy. Okay, I think I'll remove the poison because this poison is killing me.
The only effect is a tingling sensation.
Where's the crypt? I thought it was just north of... Shut up! I have the key for that.
It doesn't. You turn the...
Can I just click on the guy?
You can't get the coffin lid open. Examining
Oh no. I have
the
the
small... After following the dark path...
Okay, the fastest way to get to the girl from here is to go through this. Let's see.
You hear... The door...
What to do with this ghost?
You shiver. You hear... You slick... You carefully...
Okay. Now from here. No, it's in this direction. I'm not sure I know.
That would... You hear? Through the keyhole, you can...
Okay, that's the 8 line. Okay. So, I don't know if I need to be here at night. What time is it? It's almost night.
The door...
Yeah, this won't work.
The monster doesn't... After some rest...
Okay, back with doll. Smack in the face. Boom.
Who is it this time?
Oh!
What does he...
Oh!
Okay, I don't think there's new stuff. Boom.
What is that? Toby, let him in. Toby, he has our dolly. Vanna, I thought I lost you. Look, Toby, it's Vanna. Thank you for bringing her to me. I thought she was lost. Where did you find her?
You tell her about the inn and how sad it is without her.
If I went back to the inn, I'd never be afraid of the dark again. Toby says that everyone would be afraid of me now. I don't want them to be afraid of me.
You tell Tanya how her mummy misses her.
I miss my mommy too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore. I just feel sad.
You say...
Hi!
You tell about Irana's staff and how it can make Tanya back into a real
Oh,
little
there you
girl
go.
I
again.
like the staff. It always made such pretty flowers in town. You say it will make me all better and I won't be a bad thing anymore?
I won't get that thing.
You nod your head.
Oh, Toby asks, what else will the staff do?
You try to explain about sacrifice.
Of course he's gonna sacrifice.
Toby says he understands. He says you should take us to the staff now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again.
I need to go see Katrina. Oh, okay, whatever, that's done.
It feels weird here. Kinda happy. Icky. I'm scared. I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you? Okay, Toby. I'll protect you.
You cast the ritual of release.
The sacrifice of life for love. Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child? Will you die willingly for the one you love?
No, Toby, no!
So shall the sacrifice be done. So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Erana.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
You take the sobbing child in your arms and carry her to the inn. You awaken her parents and are overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night.
Yeah, I need to go see Katrina, or else I'll need to fucking read out
You
all
awaken
this
as the sun.
I'll need to fucking read out all this. Yeah, fuck. We'll need to do, like, come back here. I'll do that next time. Yeah, we'll come back here. And before, come on. Or, okay, I know what I'll do.
You reach up. As you
We'll go see Katrina now. And then I'll do the rest off stream, maybe. And what time is it? Yeah, it's getting late. Okay. Save on, quick save.
after some rest.
There you go. Is that enough? No.
After the massive gate to this
There you go.
Hello again. Did you get my note? I hoped I could see and speak with you again. I hope you don't think I am too forward. It's just that I don't meet many new people around here. I love to hear about your adventures. Oh, you've been hurt. Are you sure you should be out here? I have a potion of healing.
It's fine, I don't need it. Save with this one. Katrina. Third with her.
You tell Katrina more about yourself.
Oh, you have seen...
Yeah, why not?
Oh, you will make me blush if you keep speaking like that. But I really don't want you to stop. I like listening to you. It is...
Date. Let's go with date.
Oh, I do want to see you again, but I'm afraid my parents will get very angry if they know I've met you. Oh, really, I'm not supposed to be out at the castle grounds. I guess I shouldn't be out at night. It is dangerous, but I do know my way around. It is just that I wanted to see you again. No one is allowed in the castle unless he is invited. Maybe sometime you will get an invitation? I hope so. I really want to get to know you better. I must go.
Oh, come on.
Maybe we can meet again? It's too dangerous for me to come here again. It's so far from the castle. Maybe we could meet by the castle gate some evening. Please, don't mention me to the gatekeeper. I'll get in trouble if anyone finds out I sneak out of the castle. They think it's too dangerous outside the gate. But I need... Goodbye.
Okay. Just give me a second here. Come on. Shit. Wow. No, not say goodbye.
Please,
What the fuck? Damn, this is an heavy area. No day. Okay, tell her about yourself. Blur. Enough. Talk about the girl.
My name is Katrina.
No, not
remember?
You. I thought you. Okay.
I mostly just work in the castle.
Magic?
Magic is very...
Okay. Castle?
No one is...
Danger? I've got to go.
Please, goodbye.
Goodbye.
You watch her walk off before you think of...
Okay, so what we'll do is... Off stream, I'll just go back to the castle, bring the doll back to the girl, Irina staff, blah blah, end of day, and next stream we'll be coming back to the next day, and we'll have the Irina staff. I have no idea what that stuff does, and we'll check it out. Yeah, that's it. I'm really tired. I need to end the stream now. So we'll raid. Okay, so tomorrow I think I'm gonna stream, but I have no idea what hour it's gonna be Morrowind. If I stream, well, Friday and Saturday is gonna be both days gonna be Morrowind. But it's gonna be like 9 or 10 p.m. So about like 2 hours after I usually stream 2 hours later than I usually start streaming. That'll be for Friday and for Saturday. Pretty much the same thing for both. Okay, we're gonna raid Herringstone. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great night, and remember to have fun. Peace.